is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Goldmask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome Dung-Eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Okay. So first things first, we're gonna need to take off some of this gear. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we have our night build going on. We're starting with the Vagabond Flex, obviously. Actually, let's square off. We'll swap this out for another Longsword. Square off is a really good skill. There's a lot of stagger damage, which is useful for Crafted Scion. That was my bad. Completely my bad. Yeah, okay, why not? Oh, I dodged way too early. There we go. There we go. I need one more point in dexterity, and I can use those. Cannot use that one, although that would be a good great shield to start with. Okay. As far as straight swords go, the ornamental straight sword isn't bad. It's certainly better than the one I start with, so putting an extra point into... Can I get that? Okay. But, yeah, so getting one extra point in dexterity won't be too bad. Just checking. Can everybody hear me okay?
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all.
I hope I can...
One
Be
of her
heard, okay.
kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
we're here, and since we defeated the Grapta Scion, we start with 3,200 extra points, or extra runes. Counting this one, that gives us 3,000. We have 6,200 to start, which is perfect. Get Grace down here, so I don't accidentally hit it. Okay. We'll put that in there so I don't accidentally use it. Yeah, okay. Normally I would want a long or a broadsword as the better starting sword. But for now, this one will do. And instead of using all those souls to level up, instead we are going to use some of those to buy the broadsword because it is very close. Extra runes. Now we're at 3794.
Oh, yeah. Come to the land. Of course you. Unfortunately, without God, you are fake. Me. Are you familiar? You may also that. It will lead, even if it. Great. To castle, the home. It's a castle. If you.
Oh, you have good luck. Might as well.
You're tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods. I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
One sec, everybody. Yeah, that's better. Okay.
Goodbye.
We will be coming back with that guy fairly soon. He has a phenomenal weapon for us. But for now, we need to go get Torrent. So we're going to pick up this golden rune, and then we're going to haul Heine out of here. Ooh, too early. There we go. So this playstyle is not that difficult. It does require some level of skill. The knights primarily use shields and swords and spears and lances and stuff like that. Guard, whatever you want to call them, the guard counters. The ones where you block first and then you turn around and you hit the person. Those are heavily favored by the knights. So we will also be using them. I can think of a few talismans that will make this a lot easier on us. And we can use certain spells or incantations, although I might end up using spells more often than not, because I've already done a lot of incantation runs. Haven't done that many spell runs, but we'll see. Might do a no magic run, where it's just weapon arts and stuff. Where did it... Oh, he's over here. Hi. And we already have a decent Great Shield in the form of the Golden Great Shield. So that is really nice. We need 24 strength to be able to use it. I think technically we could two-hand it right now if we wanted to, which I might actually do. And just use that as my weapon of choice. Let's see here. Can I wield it? I think it's close. Yeah, I still can't wield it. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna need this. That's a heavy load. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely gonna need to bump endurance up. Going to primarily be focusing on strength for the time being, so that I can wield all of the weapons that I want. And we won't be like a bonk build or anything like that, but we will be using strength-focused weapons like great spears and stuff like that, you know?
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the finger made? They serve, but I can play turning root to aid you. You need only to the foot. Then it's summon me. Ah, I bequeath. It will some torrent. Treat him with.
Okay. So now we're going to fast travel back to the church in order to meet up with Ranni.
This way, tarnished. May I have a pleasure? I am the wit. I'd heard and upon looking the talk thou art but to call forth. I was instructed by torrents. 'Tis a summon them, the spirits. Now it is that. For I doubt we. How long will it be for the time?
Okay. So she gave me that. We have Torrent's Whistle now, which is perfect. We need to go buy the broadsword. This needs to be updated. There we go. I know there's a shortcut around the side over here to get to this merchant, but I wanted to get that scarab. There we go.
What do you need? I don't want any
So we'll take that. And the armor's cookbook. Okay. That's all we're gonna buy for him
Done?
for now.
Well,
We'll get this gravestone here, and then we'll move on. We can use the broadsword right out of the gate, and as you can see, it's just a straight upgrade on the longsword, except it has more strength scaling, which is good for us. I'm going to put, we need 14, we have 13. I'm going to put one more point into dexterity to wield the two swords, and then the rest we are going to put into strength or vigor. Not sure which one yet.
This light, but now you can see the rays upon the cliff. A demigod. If the ray, then the elder as an ally pray to face the. Shall I turn you? Let my hand share them with me.
There
Your
we go.
thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. 16 strength, 14 dexterity is still pretty good. And we can use the ornamental straight swords. Those are really more of a dex weapon than anything. But they do have, they are paired. So that's interesting. And then the golden tempering gives them a flat 100 damage. And that's a lot of extra, or that's a lot of attacks, basically. So I want to use these to try to fight the tree sentinel. Just to see what it's like. And if I die, I die. It's fine. In fact, since we're going to be testing a lot of things on this build, we'll just do that. Okay, cool. By the way, I got distracted because OBS apparently disconnected on me. That's weird, but okay. Okay. Yeah, so The Tree Sentinel here isn't that bad to fight, even with +0 weapon. You just have to know what you're doing. Like, for instance... using square off really works. There we go. There's that. Oh, didn't dodge well enough for that one. There we go. Yeah, see? Even with a +0 weapon, it's not that bad. And we get the Golden Halberd, which is the weapon I was talking about earlier. It's quite heavy, and we will need to put 3 points into Faith in order to wield it. But it's a good weapon. It's a very good weapon. Deals a ton of damage. Is really, really good at just smashing people. And this might seem counterintuitive, but I am actually going to put... because I want to get Arcane up as well. But for now, yeah, we'll keep putting points into Strength just to build up that damage. Do I have enough to... no, I do not. Okay. See, that is a big, big difference from before when we needed like a 4 or 5 hit combo just to take it out. Like this one right here, it's a lot better. Let's just say that and leave it there, huh? We've already got the we've already got the whetstone blade that's down there.
You there. Could you help us out, Cully? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clock. You were just... thank you. I was pushed out of the cave and I ended up... oh, when they... and so this is all I hope. Or I couldn't then... right, I'm...
Okay. So we head this way. Now, the smart thing for us to do, well, we need the scarab, so we'll go ahead and do that. But the smart thing for us to do is to take out these guys before we try to tangle with the Caden Sellsword. We could just run past them all, but you know. If we can kill them, why not? Okay. Yeah. So we can get our smithing stone 1. That'll allow us to upgrade the broadsword, which is perfect. Now, sorry, horsey. There we go. He's dead. Now, the big thing we're gonna need is a shield that doesn't have parry on it. Because parry, while very useful for fighting a lot of things, is not my preferred playstyle. So we're either going to need to get the brass shield, or we're going to need to get the no skill Ash of War from Old Bernie. By the way, how many of you have ever stood here and realized that you can not only see the Caelid Erd Tree, you can also see the Caelid Coliseum, you can see the place where Garank is, you can see Fort Faroth, and you can see the Castle Redmane right over there, and the Church of the Dragon Communion. You can see it all from Limgrave, which is phenomenal work. Like, that is amazing to me. That's legitimately incredible. This dude just doesn't want to hear anything. Not that I particularly mind. It's just a little funny. Hey, can you guys stop moving for a minute, please? Please stop. Thank you. Appreciate it. Just gotta go over there and ask him politely. We might not even use the Great Axe, but it's also possible that we will use the Great Axe. So, there's that. I have 18 strength now, so I should be able to two-hand the Golden Great Shield. That guy has a 100% drop rate for the Glintstone Staff. You don't need to farm them, you just have to run here and kill him to get it. There we go. I wanted to make sure the music could be heard. down here. You don't want to try to fight that guy here because he'll get that guy's attention and all of those guys. So if you just knock on that rock, you can draw him away in time to kill him. I do have a question for anybody who comes after me and watches this video, or, you know, just literally anybody who wants to try to answer this question. Why does this Ash of War exist? Not like as a general thing, I mean specifically, why can you pick it up? I think the only weapon type that can accept that Ash of War is the Katana weapon type. And Unsheath comes on all of them as a default. At least the ones that can be infused. If they have anything other than Unsheath, you can either take it off and it'll have Unsheath, or it's a Somber Stone and you can't apply the Ash.
You do well to steer clear
So
of
why
Nemesis,
does
Fiesel.
it exist?
Stay clear.
Why can you pick it up? Can you put it on other weapons?
Me? For my for the there is some I've acted. I am no. Shall I turn your let my hand share them with me? Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles.
Okay, so I think with that we can definitely two-hand the Golden Great Shield now. Right? Yeah, we can two-hand the Golden Great Shield. We'll need to unequip some other stuff, but we can use the Golden Great Shield. It doesn't have a skill, but that's fine. We can just whack people with it. So take that off. Yeah, so this thing deals 104 plus 21 damage, scales only with strength. The sword deals more damage on the whole, but this one does pure strike damage. So if we equip it like this, which we also need to get our endurance up, but let's go test this out over here. Because, yeah, we definitely can't dodge now, but maybe we won't need to. Okay. So yeah, even without the proper skills to use it still works as a shield, so it's fine. There we go. We're killing these guys because I want the foul shot. Herb swords are also really good for a guard counter build. So it would be useful if we had it, but it's not 100% necessary. Yeah, it's a good great shield, I think, anyway. It'd be nice if I had an Ash of War we could put on it, something like Shield Bash. That would be pretty cool. Okay, so we got all that. Really? Okay. So, I think I can two-hand the axe now. Right? 30. I should be able to two-hand the axe. Yeah, I can two-hand the axe. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this is going to be our big bonking weapon if we need to take down something. But we're also going to go and get something that will be fairly useful to us. Big bonk. We are also going to go back to where we just were, because I just remembered that another weapon exists. Ooh, good dodge. Unfortunately, now you're dead. So yeah, we're gonna go back over here because there exists a really large bonking stick that we can use to kick the crap out of people. But first, I am going to take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. So, pause. And I will be right back. Okay. Why does it keep disconnecting? Hang on, I think I'm going to have to end the stream here because OBS keeps disconnecting. So, thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.